My girlfriend made fun of intimate details about me in front of her friends, so I broke up with her.
It all started last Friday evening. One of my girlfriend's best friends had just returned from a trip abroad, and they decided to celebrate.
Initially, they planned a party or something similar, but then they chose to go to a restaurant and later head to a friend's house to watch movies or do something else. It was supposed to be an all-girls gathering, about 12 people. My older sister, who was close friends with my girlfriend and part of their inner circle, also went with them. It sounded fun, and I wished them a good time. Before the gathering, my girlfriend stopped by my place, and my sister took her to the restaurant where everyone met. Later, my sister was supposed to take her home and return. Both of us live with our parents, who left around 6 p.m., and I didn't expect my sister back before midnight or 1 a.m., unless she decided to stay at her friend's place, which she didn't. She came back home alone around 9:30 to 10 p.m., and she seemed very angry and annoyed. We asked what happened, and she said she was just tired and not in the mood. I asked if she had taken my girlfriend home, and my sister said no, she took a taxi. It was strange because she clearly looked upset, and I know my sister, she's not someone who gets angry easily. She even slammed doors that day. The next day her mood improved slightly, but she was still annoyed. I tried to ask what had happened, but she refused to say, claiming nothing special had happened, she was just tired and possibly feeling unwell. On Sunday, she finally told me what had happened that evening with my girlfriend and her friends. My sister explained how the evening went. They had a great time at the restaurant, then went home, tried to watch a movie but didn't finish it. They couldn't pick another movie, so they started drinking and gossiping. My sister said that my girlfriend, possibly a bit tipsy, started saying things she shouldn't have said about me. I asked what exactly she said. My sister first said I wouldn't want to know, but I insisted. My sister told me that my half-drunk girlfriend joked about the fact that when we first started dating, I was a virgin and knew nothing about intimacy. She mocked my inexperience and poor attempts in bed. The girls also laughed at the shape of my penis, which is slightly curved. I had never felt insecure about it before, thinking it wasn't a big deal and most girls don't care, and my girlfriend had never mentioned it. I felt extremely awkward. She also said I climax too quickly and make strange noises. I couldn't understand why she would say this at all. She had only had a couple of drinks. I asked my sister why she had even told me, saying it would have been better if I hadn't known. She replied that she thought I had the right to know what my girlfriend was saying about me. I couldn't stay in the same room when she told me this. That's why I got so angry and left after my sister spoke. She seemed relieved, but I still didn't understand why it had upset her so much. My girlfriend said unpleasant things about me and shared intimate details, which hurt me. But why was my sister so angry? I didn't understand. Maybe someone can explain. I felt terrible. I was upset that instead of discussing it directly with me, she mocked me in front of her friends. Is it right that I'm upset and hurt, or am I overreacting? Was it normal for her to discuss such things in front of her friends? Even if they were gossiping, should I bring it up with her and tell her it hurt me? Or should I just forget it and move on? Personally, I think the situation is somewhat complex. On one hand, discussing intimate details with friends can be normal, but on the other, doing it in front of my sister was very unpleasant. My sister is a part of me, and mocking her feels like mocking me. If the boyfriend didn't find out, she could have gossiped with her friends. But telling my sister was not appropriate. Update: the week was full of ups and downs, chaos, but now everything has settled, and I have time to describe what happened. Some people supported me, some criticized me, which is normal. I'm grateful for the advice. When my sister told me what my girlfriend had said, I felt devastated. I suddenly realized my girlfriend had treated me worse than I thought. Did she look down on me because I was a virgin? Did she really think I was that bad in bed to be mocked in front of her friends? I started obsessing about my penis. I never thought its shape was abnormal. I considered a slight curve a feature. I had seen few examples, so I even Googled images trying to see if there was a problem or medical issue. In the end, I realized I was exaggerating, but my self-esteem still took a serious hit. I knew I had to seriously talk to my girlfriend about it. The more I thought about it,
the more I doubted myself and lost trust. Maybe I was overreacting, but I confided in her like no one else. I had trusted her to be the first person I was intimate with. I felt betrayed because she exposed my inexperience to her friends. Everyone struggles at first in bed, but why didn't she tell me? I started pestering my sister for details. She didn't want to, but I insisted, saying I needed it to talk to my girlfriend. My girlfriend found it unpleasant, but eventually my sister told me everything. I asked if I should talk to her about it. My sister agreed, understanding she would probably guess anyway. My sister advised me that if I felt the need to discuss it, I should. I lost my temper with my sister. I was very angry. She stayed silent, upset, then went to her room. I realized I had overreacted and hurt someone close. I decided to talk to my girlfriend directly. The next day I called her, we met for lunch. I waited for the right moment to bring it up and decided to tell her I was concerned about what she had said to her friends. I recounted everything my sister had told me. Her reaction was dismissive, saying she didn't believe I was upset. I explained that her words had hurt me and that she should apologize. She said, "Okay, sorry, I shouldn't have said that," then shrugged it off again, saying it was silly. I said it hurt me, and she just laughed. She asked how I knew. I said information easily reaches the person being talked about. She immediately asked about my sister. I told the truth, and she started blaming my sister, twisting the situation. A fight broke out. My girlfriend attacked my sister, who began to cry. I didn't defend her, and in that moment I realized I couldn't take it anymore and broke up with my girlfriend. I explained that due to everything that had happened, it was better to end things. She was upset and asked if we could stay friends. I said maybe, but we need time apart. My sister was in her room listening to music. I sat next to her and tried to comfort her. I apologized for losing my temper and for blaming her. My sister said my girlfriend was right, but she just wanted to protect me. I hugged her and asked how I could thank her. She said she just wanted me to smile more often. In the following days, my sister looked down and stayed home. I took her to a new restaurant, and we had a great time. Her mood improved. Honestly, after breaking up with my girlfriend, I felt much better. I expected sadness and doubt right after, but each day I am more sure I made the right decision. I think the author made the right choice. If you're not okay with someone's behavior, you should break up. The girlfriend was clearly immature, and the author showed much more maturity with his sister. Such behavior is unacceptable. Thank you for reading to the end. I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments.